In July 2007, a terrifying call shattered the tranquility of Belinda Scudder's summer night. It was from her dear friend, Joanna Simpson, who was living through a nightmare. Joanna, a vibrant, talented, and deeply loved woman, faced the unthinkable. Her story is one of courage, control, and an unimaginable tragedy. Late that night, Joanna called Belinda, her voice trembling with fear. She needed help, but she couldn't find the words to explain why. Belinda rushed to Joanna's side, where she learned the horrifying truth. Joanna's estranged husband, Robert Brown, had threatened her life with a knife. Joanna had managed to talk him down, using the love for their 2 children as a lifeline. Terrified but determined to protect her family, Joanna left Brown and took their children to safety on the Isle of Man. The threat to Joanna's life was not isolated. Brown's control over her had escalated over the years, isolating her from friends and family. Joanna's friends noticed the signs: the tension before Brown's return from work, the isolation, the belittling. Their relationship, which initially seemed like a fairy tale, took a dark turn shortly after their marriage in 1998. Joanna's friends couldn't comprehend how this charming bee pilot had turned into a controlling and manipulative figure. In February 2007, a disturbing phone call from Brown hinted at the darkness within him. Joanna, despite her fear, believed he wouldn't harm her because of their children. Despite Joanna's attempts to break free, Brown's obsession grew. He had already planned her murder meticulously. On Halloween night in 2010, Brown bludgeoned Joanna to death with a hammer within earshot of their children. The brutality of Joanna's murder shocked her friends, but the subsequent verdict left them incredulous. The jury acquitted Brown of murder, and he was sentenced to 26 years for manslaughter instead. In November, after serving just 13 years in prison, Brown, now 59, is due for release. Joanna's friends, who continue to fear for their safety, have been fighting to keep Brown behind bars. Joanna's memory lives on in the hearts of her friends. She was known for her kindness, love for her children, and her remarkable character. Her friends established the Joanna Simpson Foundation, a charity that helps child victims of domestic abuse. As a tribute to her, the tragedy of Joanna Simpson's life serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of domestic abuse and the need for justice. As her friends continue to fight for her memory and the safety of others, Joanna's story remains a heartbreaking testament to a life lost too soon. Hey, superstars! You've been jamming with Jomotoday, where we surf the waves of the latest buzz, from the coolest memes to the intriguing stories. If you're here for the digital roller coaster and a dash of pizzazz, give that subscribe button some love. It's your VIP pass to all our adventures. Until our next digital rendezvous, keep it groovy, stay inquisitive, and let those good vibes flow endlessly. Mic drop.